and today I want to introduce to you guys the new Alienware Aurora R16. It is the debut of the Legend 3 industrial design onto desktop form. It features a new design that not only improves on thermals and acoustics, but is also a cutting-edge gaming desktop built to meet the demands of even the most intense gaming sessions. Come take a ride as we go on a deep dive on the Aurora R16. The Aurora R16 debuts Legend 3 in desktop form. We began the journey of the Legend industrial design back in 2019, and it's meant to convey our vision of what gaming PCs might look like 30 years into the future. It's easily recognizable thanks to its streamlined design, overall fewer shapes, and this future minimal concept. We've actually doubled down on acoustics, thermals, performance, and even the footprint has become more compact. As a result, the R16 is up to 40% smaller in volume compared to the R15, and we've done that without losing any functionality or performance on the overall experience. One of the biggest improvements on the R16's chassis design is the overall airflow. We've actually introduced an incredibly larger front stadium section that allows air to come inside of the system. Every configuration has larger hexagonal venting on the side, and even the surface area for the top exhaust has also grown. We've also debuted the new Alienware Command Center on the R16. You can edit and modify your entire ecosystem with ease. Now, looking at the system from the outside, you can tell we've introduced a brand new color. This is basalt black, and it comes with either a solid door or a clear side panel. R16 is the bomb. It's powerful. I've been playing on it for 3 to 4 months, and I expected it to be powerful, but what's really cool is actually the liquid cooling performance on this machine. Let's talk about that a little bit. When designing a new gaming desktop, the thermal strategy is critical, and we take airflow very, very seriously. Now that we have a larger air intake on the front, on the side, and on the top, that means that the fans can spin at a lower RPM, create less noise, but still manage to get the proper amount of airflow through the system, improving acoustics and improving the overall temperatures of the system.
The Aurora R15 was designed to deliver exceptional performance across the board. From improving cooling and an updated design to increased performance, every change is thoughtful and intentional. This is driven not just by our commitment to keep up with the best tech available, but also because of feedback from countless Alienware fans and users. I'm excited to say, we've definitely delivered here. The new cooling updates might just be the part of the R15 that I'm most excited about. Every gamer knows that heat is the enemy when it comes to performance, and lots of cooling options out there can either be loud, bulky, or just straight up inefficient. So what's the use of top-of-the-line CPUs and GPUs if they overheat before you can even experience their full potential? So in the R15, we've included an all-new 240mm heat exchanger on all liquid cooling configurations, our largest ones yet. It's been designed for improved thermal resistance and increased thermal capacity. To complement our liquid-cooled configuration, we've also got 5 fans packed into the chassis of every system based on Intel K-series processors, and all new hexagonal array side vents that improve overall airflow throughout. All in all, we've taken community feedback into consideration and made significant updates for you guys. For the gamer looking for an upgrade or any user looking to future-proof, the Aurora R15 has a ton to offer. The R15 includes 13th gen Intel CPUs and NVIDIA 40 series graphics, the most powerful graphics performance we've ever introduced. We've also updated the graphics slot positioning to enable larger card designs for increased performance and upgradability if that's something that interests you later down the line. As far as bandwidth goes, the R15 supports a DDR5 RAM, which helps load games faster and allows you some extra browser tabs too. If you're someone like me who needs to multitask, that improved memory is going to give you all the bandwidth you need for gaming, watching YouTube, chatting on Discord, streaming. You guys get the point. There's abundant power through the 1,350 watt power supply options available. With every PSU having an 80+ platinum rating, we've now got a new ceiling for total system wattage designed to meet your needs. That PSU ensures you have plenty of power for all those high-end components. Now that we've covered the inside of the new Aurora, it's time we show a little love to the new, updated design. It features an open-air layout and powder-coated interior. It's also got an optional rear cover cable to help with all those messy cables. A huge variety of ports and Alien FX lighting, all easily accessible in the toolless design with an optional clear side panel so you can customize your Aurora to your heart's content. For those of you wanting to play your favorite games or go back and enjoy the classics, we've got you covered. Our updated design, paired with the latest CPUs and GPUs, ensures you get the most performance from your system. So there you have it.
I've been using an Alienware system since 2016, so my expectations were pretty high going into this, and they've been completely exceeded. I can play at like max settings. I won't drop frames. My bitrate is awesome, and I really, really need this machine to stream.
Hey guys, looks like we're playing some PUBG today. Where are we dropping?
With all the things that I do, like working for Team Liquid, doing content creation and streaming, I need something that is just all around powerful. I need a workhorse, and I need something where I can have Photoshop open, I can have streams open, I can have 4K video open all at the same time. This thing can help me do all of that and more. It handles it all. So I'm a huge sucker for aesthetics, and this machine is absolutely gorgeous. The design is incredible, and I especially love the chassis. I love getting to peer in and seeing the lights, and it can match my room and my stream aesthetic, and it makes me so happy. What surprised me the most about the Aurora was that you can fit that much power inside that machine, and it still looks amazing. It's not clunky, it's not ugly, and I feel like that's really challenging to do, to fit that much power into a desktop. At Team Liquid, we need an entire fleet of these Auroras. We would be unstoppable. I think how it would benefit me personally at Team Liquid is I am just doing so many things all the time between making content, brainstorming content, checking in with streamers, checking in with talent, making sure that I can do all of these things, and the Aurora has enough power and process power to make these things all happen. Content creation is growing exponentially, and we really demand a system that can grow with us as streamers. And I think the Aurora is a great option for people that don't need to worry about outgrowing their system. If I can describe the Aurora in 3 words, it's iconic, it's incredible, and it's stunning. I think my jaw dropped when I saw it.
You've been asking as a community, and I'm excited to finally be able to share. We have introduced an optional clear side door for the R13. Here you can see your internal components with that beautiful RGB lighting. Some additional key features of the R13 include 12th gen Intel processors, the latest NVIDIA and AMD graphics, DDR5 memory, PCI Express 5.0 ready, and super speed USB 20 gigs. So let's just dive right in. Here are the specs of the system I'm going to be showing you here today. I'm currently using my R13 with the Alienware 25-inch 360Hz monitor. This monitor is a high-definition display, which also includes G-Sync technologies. Let's check out what the system has for ports. On the front, we have 1 headphone line out, 3 USB 3.2 Gen 1 ports, 1 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C. The bottom 2 ports have PowerShare technology. On the back, we have 2 USB 2.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports with Smart Power, 1 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C, 2 USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type-A, 1 USB 3.2 Gen 2x2 Type-C, RJ45 Killer E3100 2.5 gig Ethernet, 2 digital outputs, 1 microphone in, 1 line in, 1 line out, 1 center speaker and subwoofer output, 1 rear surround output, and 1 side surround output. The R13 also comes with an optional magnetic rear cable cover. Control and customize your Alien FX lighting with the Alienware Command Center. These features are designed specifically for the gaming community. These features include auto-tuned game profiles, thermal and overclocking controls, and of course, where you can change your alien effects settings. And now I want to show you my favorite part, the optional clear side door. This is made with a scratch-resistant multi-layer resin. This also shows how much thought and care went into building the inside of this system. As a bonus, you can also see the internal RGB and the premium components, both of which I'll get into a little later. The R13 continues our evolved Legend 2.0 design with its iconic curved chassis. This also includes additional hexagon air venting and lighting that reflects across the front of the system. This system is in the color Lunar Light, however, there is also a Dark Side of the Moon option. The R13 is based on a new open-air concept, which aids airflow in several different ways. First, there's a 50% increase in the chassis volume when compared to the Aurora R10 and the R11. This allows more space for airflow. You can also see that we have a clean cable management system, which reduces obstruction of internal airflow. The cable management system also further reinforces our inside-out, clean design. And lastly, when you open the left side door, you'll see how we purposefully organize the layout when it comes to the internal components. All of these things combined allowed us to create a more efficient total airflow, but without cutting performance. This system features the Alienware Cryotech Edition CPU liquid cooling, which was born from feedback directly from you, our community. It features alien effects with a 2-tone enabled CPU cap and a 1-zone enabled fan, a heat exchanger / radiator that is 11% larger than the previous generation, and a pump that operates at a 6% higher duty cycle, leading to better thermal performance. With the R13, you also have the option for either air-cooled or liquid-cooled solutions. The Cryotech cooling solution is directly mounted to the redesigned black motherboard. The shape of the motherboard eliminates the need for a daughter board, allowing us to reduce the number of internal wires. PSU power cables are also located at the top and the bottom of the board, which enhances airflow in the main compartment. We also have direct connections on the motherboard that enables up to 4 fans, which you can switch out. An additional feature is our graphics retention mechanism. This unique design helps keep heavy graphics cards in place during shipping and does not impede airflow. Once you receive your Aurora R13, no further action is needed before jumping into gameplay. However, you do have the option to remove it for aesthetic purposes if you so choose. The Alienware Aurora R13 is perfect for whether you're a serious gamer or you just like to hot drop casually with friends.
Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Ernie Gonzalez, an online product specialist for Alienware, and today we are going to review the new Alienware Aurora R11. This beast of a gaming rig is receiving a performance-first update. Alienware is pushing performance to all new levels with the introduction of Intel's 10th gen processors and an Alienware-first liquid-cooled graphics solution. I've got the Aurora R11 model with a liquid-cooled 10-core Intel i9 10900K CPU, a liquid-cooled NVIDIA RTX 2080 supercard, 32 GB of HyperX DDR4 XMP memory, and a 1TB PCIe M.2 SSD. For network connectivity, it's got killer Ethernet, Wi-Fi 6, and Bluetooth 5.1. I've got the Aurora R11 paired with the stunning Alienware 27-inch gaming monitor, the AW2720HF, with 240Hz refresh rates and crisp high-definition display featuring FreeSync or G-Sync technologies. The new Alien Effects RGB LED lighting adds an instant iconic look to the Aurora while letting you customize using Alienware Command Center. For the Lunar Light option, they have added a new front-facing lighting ring that is unmistakably unique to the Alienware language. While we are focused on the front here, let's talk ports. The front features 3 Type-A USB 3.2 ports, 1 Type-C USB 3.2 port with PowerShare technology, as well as 1 headphone line-out port and microphone or line-in port. The rear ports feature SPDIF digital output coaxial, a SPDIF digital output Toslink port, RJ45 Ethernet port, 6 Type-A USB 2.0 ports, 4 Type-A USB 3.2 ports, 1 Type-C USB 3.2 with PowerShare technology port, and a plethora of audio surround sound ports. Once inside, the Aurora features a 1000 watt PSU, which is another first for the gaming desktop. Talking about Alienware first, let's take a look at the all-new liquid-cooled NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Supercard, branded the Rad Card. Our partners at Asetek really hit this one out of the park. From its innovative PCIe-mounted heat exchanger and smart fan blower design, the Rad Card not only solves for liquid cooling solutions in a tight space, it runs cooler and quieter than air. Plus, it looks pretty sleek if you ask me. But let's talk about what we all want to know, performance. Let's start with airflow. The Aurora's updated design ensures airflow moves more fluid and efficiently to decrease temps at the voltage regulator by up to 8%, compared to its predecessor. Lower temps and more efficient airflow increases performance and maintains stability to keep you going cool for those long marathon gaming sessions. Here we are tossing Cinebench and Gears Tactics at the new Intel i9-10900K processor, and it handles everything from gaming to multitasking with ease. Paired with NVIDIA's RTX 2080 Super and topped with liquid-cooled solutions for both, Alienware stops at nothing to deliver quality any performance enthusiasts out there can lust for. The Alienware Aurora R11 is that new powerhouse on the block. With its refresh including Intel's 10th gen processors, liquid-cooled NVIDIA RTX 2080 Super, and 32 gigs of HyperX XMP memory, this beast will make a believer out of anyone. With no lack of power and a thirst for performance with cooling to match, what more is there to say? The Aurora is here to stay.